Joni Bacheski. I am a dual degree MBA IEP student, and I am studying Spanish.
My name is Rachel Beck, and I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. I am studying Japanese at lower 300 level.
Well, my name is Miriam Reward, and I'm an IPS student. My area of focus is conflict resolution, and my language of study is Arabic.
My name is Jonathan Cady, and I'm an International Policy Studies master's student with a focus on security studies and a concentration on terrorism studies. And at the Institute, I study Chinese. I know MIS has a great reputation for language programs, and so coming here, I knew I was expecting good things.
I wanted to basically capitalize on my Japanese language skills to be able to use them, hopefully professionally.
Not only did I want to get an education in international policy studies, but I also feel like it's essential to have that language component attached to the study of whatever field you're in.
For me, I studied language from high school all through college. I studied abroad, I did all that, and then I lost a lot of my Spanish when I graduated and started working, when I didn't really use it as much. And so I really wanted the opportunity to sort of bring that back a little bit, and I wanted the option of having a cool international career.
Overall, I really enjoyed the language classes. I found that they were challenging.
The classes here are at an advanced level, so it's not always a grammar class or a writing class or a speaking class. It's all different components together and with a certain topic in mind.
I loved that the classes were small, that there was ample opportunity for speaking, asking questions, and that really we learned from each other. So it wasn't about the professor standing in the front of the room and teaching. It was more about the students talking about their interests and what they had read or what they had heard, and discussing that. And I really liked that because it was capitalizing on all of our different areas of interest, all of our experiences, and so it really formed a nice community in the classroom as well.
It's not only language class in the sense of grammar and practicing those skills, but it's also learning about different things that the content of a society. Meaning, for example, they pick a topic, the professors pick different topics of interest to the students, and you study the topic in the context of, in my case, the Arab society.
The studies can be very tailored to each student, which I appreciate. Each student is at a different level or has different needs in terms of using that language. And the department is very good at recognizing those needs and planning for those and providing for those. So that's something I highly appreciate.
I was very, very satisfied with my Japanese courses. Enjoyed them a lot and enjoyed the flexibility, and that really what I was interested in was what I was learning about in Japanese. So it meant I got to develop vocabulary related to my area of interest, not just what the professor was interested in teaching.
The cross-cultural understanding is important no matter what you do, because that's the nature of the country that we live in. It's the nature of the global economy and the global environment.
Thanks to being at the Monterey Institute, I was able to apply to the prestigious Critical Language Scholarship, which is the State Department sponsored scholarship to learn languages in the country.
I think you have a better chance of being able to have an international career if you have a second language.
But when you do learn the language, there's certain things that you appreciate more, and that it's a part of the communication, and it's so essential to learn the language and to know the language, because there's certain things that just get lost in translation.
I really believe that having studied another culture, another language, having lived abroad, has shaped my worldview in a very positive way that will give me more insight into different problems, or a different ability to work with people on different issues than if I hadn't studied that language or been in that country or studied that culture. I think it's definitely opened my perspective my perception of the world in a positive way, and broaden the way I look at many different situations.